Recording in progress. Good afternoon, honorable members. So are we correcting?
Chair, there's still 5 minutes before 1, sorry.
Oh, okay, thanks, Chair.
iPhone 3 is me, Kenny.
Good afternoon, honorable members. I think now it's already 1 o'clock. We have to start our meeting. So I think we are forming a quorum. When I'm checking, we've got Honorable Sheikh on the platform, Honorable Chai, Honorable Totovu, Honorable Mtetwa, Honorable Mikalakis, Honorable Bartlett, Honorable Dlamini, Honorable Ndongeni, Honorable Vadenos. I think we are forming a quorum. And good afternoon again, honorable members, and welcome everyone to the meeting. Our meeting is not going to be long. We are only going to adopt our reports. We know that we've got 3 reports that for undertaking, 2 undertakings and 1 petition.
Jefferson,
Sorry, but you're not audible.
I was
Put your camera off.
Jefferson, switch off the video.
And
We can't hear you, Chair.
Chair, we don't hear you.
Colleagues, I think the chair is off the platform.
Chairperson.
She must log off and log in again.
Nkanito, is the chair on?
Afternoon, honorable members. I did admit the chair. We're still waiting to log in. Okay. Afternoon, honorable members. Afternoon.
Well, we can hear you.
Yes, I don't know,
Afternoon,
with
sir.
your permission, with the committee and committee members, I don't know, can I take you through the observations and findings since the chair has already tabled the report? The executive undertaking made by the Minister of Public Enterprise. I don't know, should I take you through the observations and key findings? But with your permission, honorable members.
On members,
Honorable
just-
Mtetwa, can I speak? Maybe let's rather appoint 1 chair to chair who will guide you as to what we need to do. I therefore, if that proposal is accepted, I want to propose that Honorable Sheikh can take us through. then we will follow from there. You can't chair and present at the same time. That's my proposal, honorable members.
I seconded your proposal, Chair.
If members are in agreement, I had a chat with the chair as well, who's trying to log in, and she says she'll continue to try and log in. I think she's in an area where the signal is not that great. Okay, our members, I think we're on the first report, which is in relation to the executive undertaking. And I think, as the chair indicated, she requested Mkhanyiso then to take the committee through the observations, the key findings, and the recommendations. Mkhanyiso?
Thanks, Honorable Sheikh. The observation and key finding. In noting the progress reports given by the Department of Public Enterprises in relation to the implementations of the executive undertakings under review, the committee made the following observations. 5.1. The committee made queries on the excess gas going to waste at a Petro SA plant in Mossel Bay. The committee wondered if government should not be utilizing that gas for electricity generation. According to some committee members, the approximate savings for ExCom would be 28% and 35% for generation and carbon footprint reduction, respectively. 5.2. Lastly, the committee noted the other option for carbon footprint tabled by the minister about the diesel-orientated plants that could be converted into gas usage, but assured the committee that South Africa is currently still using a fair amount of diesel. Then the recommendation, further noting the progress report made by the Minister of Public Enterprises, the committee lastly observes that the executive undertakings have been adequately implemented and therefore recommends that they be closed. That will be all, Honorable Sheikh. Chair.
Thank you very much, Mkhanyiso, for taking members through. On members, we did receive the reports ahead of time as well. I'm going to request on members if you have any corrections and additions you would want to make to the report. On Baden-Horst.
Chair, thank you very much. On the screen is actually there now on 5.1 and 5.2. It was actually myself who made that comment to the minister about the Petro SA plant in Mossel Bay, and asking why are they not utilizing the gas for electricity. And it was my recollection that the minister actually agreed when I asked that question to get back to our committee regarding the progress of that idea. And I don't see that in the minutes. I wonder if we shouldn't just then refer back to Hansard and get the right undertaking by the minister at that time. Thank you.
I think perhaps what you're saying is that the minister agreed to come back to us on the report. I'm not sure if other honourable members can recall that.
Honorable Chair,
Okay.
we don't record that.
Okay. No, it's okay. So Honourable Baden-Horst, what are you recommending, if I may ask?
Chair, I'm recommending that we actually put in the minutes what was said in the meeting. And my recollection is that it's not, the minister made an undertaking in that meeting that he would revert back to our committee regarding the progress of the gas to electricity project in Mossel Bay.
Okay.
So we just got to minute that. I'm not asking for him to get back to us today. I'm just wanting our minister to reflect that, because that will be, in my view, a true reflection of what was said in the meeting.
Okay, we're not dealing with minutes at the moment, Honourable Baden-Horst, but you can, obviously when we do deal with the minutes, then you can deal with that matter, right?
Sorry, Madam Chair, but I'm dealing with the correctness of the minutes.
Sorry, Honourable
that was what we're doing now.
Honourable Sheikh, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, Chair.
Oh, okay. Okay, you can continue.
Okay, so you want us to refer back to the minutes? Nkanyiso would have the records, and if indeed, as you indicated, that the minister had taken had indicated to us that he would come back to us with a progress report, and that you, yes, okay. I see what you're saying. So, Nkanyiso, are you able to comment on that? Just in terms of that information, because I would imagine that the actual recording would have been like you would have that recording. It wouldn't be on Hansard per se, it would be with the secretary.
I still recall, I do have that recording, Honorable Chair.
Okay. All right. So then, Honourable, then can we agree that we'll request Nkanyiso just to go back and refer to that bit, and if that is the case, then to add to this 5.1 that the minister undertook to provide a progress report to the committee. Would that be okay, honourable members?
Fine with me, Chair.
Yes,
okay.
Chair.
It's okay, Honorable Sheikh. Okay, now I've got a right network.
Okay, Chair, you take over now, right? Thanks.
Okay,
Yeah,
you can
but
continue.
Chair, what?
Okay,
My
then all
hand is
members.
up, Chair.
Oh, sorry, I'm not even looking at that. Honourable Mtetwa?
Yeah, thank you, Chair. But we can't deal with minutes in that way, Chair. You see, what is being put to us here is a consolidation of a number of discussions. So somebody else will come up now and say, my own input is not here, my own input. It doesn't work like that, Chair. Let's work on what is presented in front of us and take a decision on it. I don't see that omission. Where is it going to assist us in going forward with the matter?
Okay. No, thanks, Honourable Mtetwa. I think what Honourable Badenhorst is raising is also what, when we do our observations, we also, if the minister makes a commitment, you would want to reflect that in the observation. But Honourable Badenhorst, would you be comfortable if it will be reflected in the minutes? Nkanyiso can confirm that.
Madam Chair, the way I understand it, the purpose of us approving minutes of a previous meeting is to make sure that we are happy as committee members that those minutes are a true reflection of what was transpired, transpired in that meeting. So all I'm asking is that my recollection might be different.
Can you allow me?
I'm sorry, but I've got the floor now. People are jumping over me, Chair. So I don't know what the point is of asking me for my opinion.
Okay, Badenhorst, you see, my issue with what you're saying is that you're confusing minutes, and what is in front of us is a report of the committee. And what Honourable Mtetwa is saying is that this is a consolidation of issues. The other detail would go into the minutes. So these are not minutes. Maybe I can clarify that to you. It's a report to you.
Yes, Honourable Sheikh, I come in.
Honourable Sheikh, what the minister
yes, Honourable.
Yes, Honourable Badenhorst, these are the reports. We are still going to adopt the minutes. Now we are dealing with the report that was presented by the minister, where we have to, I think Nkanyiso did go through with the recommendations. We have to adopt, and then after that, we'll go through the minutes. These are the reports that need for the adoption. I don't know, because we can't do an amendment from the report that was presented by the minister, because the report was presented as it is, then there are recommendations through the report. I don't know whether you are on the minutes but I think you are still on the report.
Okay.
Madam Chair, I'm looking at the page that's on the screen now, and there it refers to queries made by committee members. And then it goes on 5.2, what we noted, but it doesn't reflect the undertaking from the minister to revert back to our committee on the progress of that project in Mossel Bay.
Okay, but can we clarify this, Honorable Barros? These are not minutes. Okay, this is a report. What you're saying is that you feel there's something missing from the report, but I think the general view of other honorable members is that the report is fine, is it?
Madam Chair,
And what I think you're raising also
what is
will
on
be
the screen at the
reflected
moment
in-
is reading like minutes of a meeting. It says, according to some committee members, the appropriate savings from ESCOM would be between that and that. So that's not the minister's report. That was what we as committee members said in that meeting. So all I'm saying is, if that is what is in front of us, surely it should reflect what the minister said back to us.
Okay. But I can say this, Honorable Barros, and it's just I don't want to address you in a dialogue. The thing is that there's still a process that needs to be undertaken in terms of Mkhanyiso verifying that information, because other members are not confirming indeed that is so, who were part of that meeting. So I'm proposing that issue goes into our minutes, and the follow-up will be done then by the chair of the Petitions Committee with the minister, if in circumstances of that report. I think the report as it is, because not all members are agreeing with this, I think if there are no other additions and or corrections, I will then see if any member would want to move for the adoption of the report. Honorable Bartlett?
I move, Honorable Chairperson. I actually want to say something, but then you covered me, so I move to the adoption of the report.
Any seconder? Setwa?
I second Chair moving of adoption of this
Report. Thank you very much. Are there any objections?
I'll object, Chair.
Okay.
Thanks.
None, sir.
All right. Abstentions? Okay, none. Thank you very much. Remember, the report is duly adopted. Malika, do you want to take over the chairing?
Yes, thank you, Honorable Sheikh, and I want to apologize. It was due to my network connectivity. I think the report is duly adopted. Can we go to the second report? I think it's the one for... That was the first report that is already adopted, Honorable Sheikh, ne?
Yes, it's the Emfuleni petition.
Or is Emfuleni this one? We are going to
Yes.
Emfuleni report now, the petition.
Yes, Chair.
Okay. I think the members, you did go through the report and everything. So you can go through the observations and key findings that we can, if there is any amendment or addition from the members.
Noted, Chair. The following observation and key findings. The committee made the following observations and key findings in relation to various submissions made in relation to the subject matter of the petition. The petitioners informed that Emfuleni local municipality has a dual distribution arrangement, where the municipality buys electricity from ESCOM and then sell it to the customers. And in some areas, ESCOM provides the service directly to residents. 7.2. The areas from which the petition emanates, Esibukeng, Everton, Sharpeville, or areas where electricity is supplied directly by ESCOM, not Emfuleni municipality. 7.3. The presentation did not outline the provincial government's role prior to the municipality getting into this crisis. The committee was also not privy to a closed-out report by the administrators on how those processes had been concluded. And the presentation also did not address the interventions of the municipality on aging infrastructure and other matters. 7.4. Submission by the Department of COPTA that it has a memorandum of understanding with City Power to fast track in areas that are being serviced by the municipality to install transformers, meters, and solar high masts at the cost of the province. 7.5. Acknowledgement by Emfuleni local municipality to applying for debt relief and being approved by National Treasury effective from 1st of June 2023. Further acknowledgement by Emfuleni municipality that there was a court order whereby the court directed the municipality to appoint ESCOM as an agent to collect electricity revenue. 7.7. According to ESCOM, ESCOM is working well with COPTA, Emfuleni municipality, in terms of coordination regarding the replacement of transformers and ensuring that the municipality honors payments of its account by complying with the court order. That will be the observation and key findings, the recommendations. The following extensive deliberation on the submission made during the hearing of the petition, the committee recommended as follows. The Select Committee demand a report from the Department of COPTA detailing measures put in place to ensure that challenges are progressively resolved, to be completed within 3 months, and made towards the progressive realizations and monitoring of transformers to affected areas, and report indicating the following. Progress on engagement with the provincial executive stepping in and providing support to the municipalities in terms of Section 154 of the Constitution, and addressing the interventions of the municipality on aging infrastructure and other matters. 8.2. In the process leading to the 3-month period stipulated in Recommendation 8.1, the municipality is requested to provide the NCOP with a monthly progress report indicating the steps that have taken to facilitate electricity supply to affected areas. This should include the following. Progress on engagement with the provincial executive stepping in and providing support to the municipality. Progress on engagement with the Department of COPTA. 8.3. The committee refers to the issue raised in the petition to the Select Committee on Corporate Governance and Traditional Affairs for further oversight and implementations of recommendations made. Thereafter, request a progress report on the implementation of the recommendations made within 90 days of tabling this report in the House. That will be all, Chair, regarding the recommendations and observations.
Thank you, Nkanyiso. Honorable members, here is the report and the observations. There is any addition or something that is omitted on the report? Do you hear me, Honorable Member?
Yes, Chair, we hear you.
Okay, there is any addition, or if there is no addition or amendment, can I?
Yeah, I've been through the report. I'm comfortable with it. I want to move for the adoption, Chair.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Sheikh Sekenda.
I second,
Ndongeni
Honorable
seconds, Chair.
Chairperson.
Thank you, Honorable Ndongeni. The report is duly. There is any abstain or objection? Abstention or objection to the report?
None. Chair.
None. Okay, the report is duly adopted. We can move to the last report. I think it's the last report that we are going to. Kanyisone?
Yes, Chair. Yes,
Can you please go through the recommendation and findings?
Observation and key findings. In noting the progress reports given by the South African Police Service in relation to the implementation of the executive undertakings under review, the committee made the following observations. 5.1. The committee was made aware that due to under-expenditure projections, environment approval was obtained from National Treasury to shift an amount of 388 million to fund under operational requirements. Furthermore, the subs budget was reduced through the adjustment estimate process, and another 150 million was shifted from the capital works. 5.2, regarding the specialized tracking teams to track and apprehend wanted suspects, the committee was given assurance that it is implemented and fully operational. However, details cannot be provided, as sharing information on the availability, utilization, and deployment of human and physical resources may compromise policing activities and the safety of SAP's employees. The recommendations. Further, in noting the progress report made by the Minister of Police, the committee lastly observes that the executive undertakings have been adequately implemented and therefore recommends that they be closed. Report to be tabled for consideration. That will be all, Chair. Thanks.
Thank you. Here is the report, honorable members, for the adoption. I don't know, maybe there is any.
I move for adoption, Honorable Chairperson. Honorable Bartlett.
Yes, Honorable Bartlett. I've seen the hand for Honorable Padenos. Can you come in, Honorable Padenos?
That's someone.
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to raise something in principle here, if I may. And there's somebody talking over me at the moment, so I'll just keep quiet until they mute it.
Yes, you can come in.
There are people talking over the platform at the moment, so I don't know if I'll be audible.
Honorable Mtsamai, and yeah, can you switch? Yeah, I think now it's fine. You can carry on, Honorable Padenos.
Gee, let me just start off, if I may, by raising an in principle concern. This committee is engaged in very serious work. We deal with executive undertakings made by ministers and deputy ministers in the House, and we follow up and we ensure that those undertakings are actually followed through. We are busy, in my opinion, with a tick box exercise to rush this through because it suits the ruling party. You are rushed for the second time now. You are sandwiching a very important meeting in a lunch hour, and not just one meeting. You're rushing this to get done of it so that you can start with the Security and Justice Cluster meeting, so you can rush through various bills, including the RICA bill. I have a real concern and a problem that we are not going to serve the people we are supposed to represent on this platform if we are going to continue rushing meetings through. Why don't we schedule a meeting for a Friday morning and do the committee meeting in a proper way that does justice to our electorates, that placed us in this very responsible position to have oversight over these undertakings and petitions. Thank you.
I think when we sit for the undertakings, the minister, we did have a chance, we did ask the questions and we make our comments and everything, Honorable Padenos. Let me, Honorable Bartlett, you want to come in?
Yeah, Chair, sorry. I want to say we are not rushing for any other meeting. All the meetings are equally important to us. So I don't want Honorable Padenos to just say we are sandwiching and rushing for another meeting. It's actually insulting us, but you covered me, Chair.
Okay, because every time the petition and executive undertakings, we are always convene our meeting on a Thursday between 1 and 2. There is no rush because the minister did come and account and also respond to the questions and comments that we've made. That's why today we have to adopt that undertakings as we did convene the meetings. I've seen the hand of Honorable Mikalakis. You can come in.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Chairperson, with respect, I agree with Honorable Badenhorst in the sense that, I mean, I look at the recommendation here. It says, further, in noting the progress report made by the Ministry of Police, the committee lastly observed that the executive undertaking have been adequately implemented and therefore recommended that they be closed. But some of these are ongoing processes. We haven't, as a committee, seen anything for ourselves. We're just taking it on the word of the minister. So if they come and report and say, well, we've done this, then the committee, without proper deliberations or discussions or so on, continue to then just adopt the report. I would imagine that in cases like this, executive undertakings are ongoing processes where you actually see the process through. And it does then, under those circumstances, give or underlines the perception that there is that this is a rushed job that we just want to get out of the way, is the question that it's now closed after we've heard the department saying that everything is hunky-dory. Whereas I think that it shouldn't be that. It should be an ongoing process, and it should not be rushed in that way. I do think that if we want to, as Honourable Badenhorst says, serve the public well, then firstly, the recommendation shouldn't just be that the matter is closed, but that the committee should actually engage in this properly, in the sense that we should open the door to further follow-ups. We should verify what we have heard, not just on the basis of an engagement with the department, and that we should go through the trouble of actually properly engaging and investigating for ourselves, more than with respect just a single interaction. Because Chairperson, with respect, if the departments then in the future come on executive undertakings, they can say whatever they like. If we're going to take what they say on face value, they can pretty much get rid of any executive undertaking just by coming to tell us that everything is fine, and we'll move on. And I don't think that is serving either us as members or serving the electorate that we serve. So I do want to ask that we perhaps reconsider the method in which we go about these specific undertakings and how we investigate and monitor them. Please, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Member. I've noted your concern, but it's not the first undertakings. Usually we used to go, and if the minister did come account their progress, we never do the oversight. It will be the first time that now we are going to note that, but now I want to allow the members to adopt the report that we can. Honourable Sheikh?
Yeah, no, thank you very much, Chairperson. And I mean, I've heard what both Badenhorst and Honourable Mikalakis have said. I think that Honourable Badenhorst hadn't made any comment to add any value to the report. Secondly, I hear what Honourable Mikalakis is saying, and fair enough, but the executive undertakings are specific undertakings that the minister makes. In terms of continuous oversight, I mean, those are matters that we continue as various committees of House. But I think, as Honourable Bartlett had moved for the adoption, Chairperson, I want to second that adoption. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Honourable Bartlett did move for the adoption, and Honourable Sheikh, you are seconding Honourable Bartlett, ne? So, there is any objection to the report? Any abstain? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, honorable members. The report is duly adopted. We can continue with the other meeting. I think we are going to refer our minutes for next week, Wednesday, where we are going to sit and adopt the minutes. There's three sets, I think it's 3 sets or 2 sets of minutes. Now I will just declare this meeting closed for the petitions and hand over to the chairpersons of the security to take over. Thank you, honorable members, for your attendance. I'm handing over to you.
Chair. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Maleka. Let me take this opportunity to welcome members then to the Select Committee of Security and Justice meeting. Our members will know in terms of the notice that was sent out that we intend continuing the process with dealing with the RICA Amendment Bill. We have two agenda items. The first is to consider the bill and to move for the adoption of the bill, and then secondly to deal with the committee report. Okay, I see the agenda items are reflected there. Our members, just in terms of our previous meeting, we received a briefing on sorry, just a moment, our members. Yes, I think that we received a briefing by the department on. Sorry, I just have to sort out this computer. Okay. Yep. On comments, public comments on the RICA Amendment Bill by the Department of Justice. Amongst the key issues presented, the issue that came up was around the role of the public advocate, which the department has provided the committee with a detailed research document on the matter. And also the minister responded to the issue in the meeting as well. And I think what came forth in terms of that discussion was that the department was of the view that for a comprehensive analysis of the role of the public advocates and to determine whether they should be introduced in RICA, how best to do so is a matter that requires more time, deliberation, and consultation. And also that this is also a matter that they would consider further as they continue to process or deal with the more comprehensive overhaul of the RICA bill, of the RICA Act. The other issue was also more around the referral of the bill to the JSCI, which I think the minister also clarified that matter. And also indicated that RICA deals more with the issuing of interception orders by designated judges, the review of these orders, and the post-subject notification by the judges, and that these are more administrative decisions and not intelligence and intelligence-related activities. So, honourable members, I'll open it up if you have any other further considerations that you would want to make to the bill. You could raise it. If not, then I would see if any member would want to move for the adoption of the bill without amendments. Honourable Mikalakis.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Good afternoon, and good afternoon to all the members. Chairperson, my only comment and concern pertains to the question that Honourable Badenhorst asked yesterday afternoon, and that is with regards to the introduction of a public advocate that can assist the designated judges and bring to their attention matters and arguments pertinent to the rights of data subjects. I do believe that this is important, especially in light of the growing concerns that there are for privacy rights in South Africa. And I believe that failing to for us and for the department to consider the introduction of such a public advocate would be failing to find a proper balance between state security considerations and the rights of individuals to be targeted. And I would like to ask if there are, with your permission, perhaps any members who would support a discussion on the introduction of a public advocate. I also am not ignorant to the fact that the governing party most probably already has a position on this based on what happened in the other house. And in that instance, if the idea is not to be adopted by ourselves in this bill, I would like to, in the interest of time and for your own benefit, Chairperson, then indicate that this is something that we would very much think would improve the bill. And if not deliberated and considered by the committee, then at least for it to please be included in the report of the committee as a minority view in terms of our rules. And I'm willing to and happy to provide Mr. Gershon with the wording. But however, I am still, because it is such an important element in my view in improving the bill, I am hopeful that the inclusion of this would be considered in the bill firstly. But if the majority of the members have no appetite for that, for us to at the very least please be included as a minority view in the report, that the DA would like to propose an inclusion of a public advocate in the interest of privacy rights of individuals. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Lakis. I think this was presented in our previous engagement, and I thought the department had also quite adequately covered it. I think what also comes out from the whether it's a 44-page research document, also that this is also quite a new concept for South African law, and it would. I think what the minister was even saying is that it would be considered when there is a more comprehensive overhaul of RICA, because they need to consider various other issues around this matter. And they felt it needed a much more careful consideration. It also needed more consultation on the matter, which I think, if I thought members were amenable to what the department was saying around this matter. So I didn't think it was. I wouldn't say that it wasn't deliberated on. I thought it was, and I did read through that 44-page document as well, and also in terms of international practice, certain other issues did come forward as well. But I think we will note what the DA is saying, and obviously, as you indicate, you would want to put it through as probably an objection or a minority view on the bill. Okay, we'll take that down. Honourable Barnard.
Yeah, Chair, thank you very much. I just wanted to add my voice to that of my colleague, Honourable Mikelakis. The Deputy Minister also did say yesterday that the consideration would be taken into account of the public advocate in the revamp of the bill the following round. So that makes it obviously important enough to take into account. So I want to support Honourable Mikelakis with his proposal. Thank you.
Okay, no, that's fine. I think it will then go into the report. Members, is there any mover for the bill for the adoption of the bill without amendments?
I move, Honourable Chairperson, Honourable Bartlett.
Thank you very much, Honourable Bartlett. Is there any seconder?
Ndongeni seconded, Chair.
Okay, Ndongeni. Is Honourable Mikelakis, any objections and/or abstentions?
Yes, Chairperson, can the objection of the Democratic Alliance please be noted? Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
that's fine. Thank you very much. Any abstentions? Okay, if none, thank you very much. Members, the bill is duly adopted without amendments. Members, we'll then move to the report of the committee on this on the RICA amendment bill. Gershon, I'll request that you take us through as well.
Hi, good day, Chairperson and members. The report is before us, Chairperson, and it was referred to us on the 14th of November, and we are essentially agreeing to the bill without proposed amendments. Just take us through to the procedure that we followed. From the bill was referred to us and from the 14th of November. We posted on electronic media from the 14th. The deadline for submissions was 28th November. The committee received 4 submissions. Then we received a briefing on the 15th of November. The committee then on 29 November was briefed by the department on the 4 written submissions received. We've included it as Annexure A. And then today we will be considering the adoption of the bill and the report. And we will amend the later sections, Chairperson. So essentially, the Select Committee on Security and Justice, having considered the regulation of interception of communications and provision of communication-related information amendment bill, Bill 28B-23, National Assembly Section 75, referred to it on 14 November 2023 and classified by the JTM as a Section 75 bill, recommends the Council pass the bill without proposed amendments. Thank you, Chairperson.
Okay, thank you. Honourable Mikalakis, if I can get confirmation that what you put on the chat, is that the wording you want to go into as the DA's minority view?
Yes, please, Chair. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Gershwin, are you taking note of that? All right. Okay, then thank you. Thank you, Gershwin, for presenting the report. Honourable members, once again, is there any member that would, well, firstly, would you want to add and or correct anything in the report? Then if not, is there a member that would want to move for the adoption of the report?
Ndungeni propose the adoption of the report, Chair.
Honorable Bartlett, second, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ndungeni. Thank you very much, Honorable Bartlett. Any objection and or abstention to the report? Okay, if none, thank you very much, all members. Then the report with that addition on the DA's view is hereby passed. Thank you very much, all members. We've actually come to the end of our meeting, and let me take the opportunity to thank you. And I want to also thank the legal team from Justice and from Parliamentary Legal Services that are also on this platform. Honourable Tetwa?
Thank you, Chair.
Is that a legacy?
No. Thank you, Chair. I just want to raise one thing. Here, Chair, when we move the bill, there are 3 things. Either you abstain or you vote in favor of the bill, or you vote in favor against it. We can't keep on adding new things that is foreign to the adoption of the bill, Chair. This issue of minority, I'm not getting it correctly, Chair, not unless I'm explaining what is it that need to be attached on the bill.
It's actually in relation to the rules of Parliament. Question will remind me the rule number again, but the rules allow for any party which is, or any view that is against the bill to be captured in the report.
Thank you, Chair.
I hope that clarifies you. Okay.
Thank you, Chair.
Okay.
Thank
you very much. Thank you very much, honourable members. I'm going to declare the meeting closed. Thank you very much. Honourable Mikalakis?
Thank you. Thank you, Chair.
Chairperson, just a quick comment. It is a bit late in the day now, but it is a bit late at 4.5 years after the term started for members not to know the rules of the House. Thank you very much that you know them and that you
let's not go there. Anyway, this meeting is over. We'll meet in the House.
Members show their ignorance.
Please share the meeting.
Thank you very much. Our members, thank you very much. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, Chair.